Hello and welcome, my dear lads. I'm sorry because I was a bit late, but first of all, I had some internet issues, but it got better now, and nowadays it's looking pretty much better, and I'm hoping it's gonna look way better now. Also, for this fight card, didn't have many too confident picks, but overall, I'm hoping this is going to look good, and this fight card kind of tricky. Yeah, kind of looking tricky. Yeah, man. I wasn't on the training session today. I had some no, had to visit my doctor and my therapist. Hurricane, cold water and hurricane. Interesting. So, how are you doing? Are you okay, or I mean, because of that hurricane, how do you feel? What sense does it make? It makes no sense. No, it makes no sense. That's what I want to say also. It makes zero sense. Pretty much to me makes zero sense. Palm Beach Gardens. I don't know. Steroids, doing well. Really well. Feeling better. Way better. Yes, I do feel better. Feel very, very much better. Yes, I do. With these things, I'm going to tell you what I think about the upcoming fight card. Like, ups and downs are a part of the game, really. Well, let's start. Gore versus Trocoli. I'm gonna say no distance. Side call, Gore to win. He's getting clocked, you think? Anything is possible. Then Cortavius Romius versus Gaston Bolaños. I've got no distance or Bolaños to win. Next is Melissa Mullins versus Claudia Sigula. I'm going with fight starts round 3 or Sigula to win. 44, it's nice. Really much fine weather if you're asking me. Cody Stamen versus Damon Blackshear. I'm saying no distance or Blackshear to win. Next. Um, Charles Radke versus Matthew Samuelsberger. I'm going with Radke to win. Radke to win or fight starts round 3. Next, Malik versus Todorovic. I've got no distance for Malik to win. I just think Malik is too strong for Dushko. Just think he's too strong. Nicolas Dalby versus Eliseo Zaleski dos Santos. Fight starts round 3 or Eliseo to win. Thanks, man. Tango and Lacale. Prelims until minute 4. Main until minute 7. Then Chit Chat. Yeah. Going into the main card, Luana Pinheiro versus Jillian Robertson. Going with fight starts round 3 or Robertson to win. Side call gonna be Robertson to win. I'm really confident that Robertson could win this one. Of course he's terrified. Gerald Mershard versus Rainier the Reader. I'm saying fight starts round 3 or the Reader to win. Nah, doggies have no balls. I'm not going to argue. As soon as they start throwing, I'm gonna block every single doggy. Ricky Turcios, Bernardo Sopai. I'm saying fight starts round 3 or Turcios to win. Sopai guesses out too quickly, and that scares the shit out of me. He guessed out in his previous fight. Kovalkiewicz versus Gomez. I've got Gomez to win. Next is the combat between Garbrandt and Miles Jones, so I'm gonna say fight starts round 3 or Jones to win. Next, Neil Magny, Carlos Prates. I've got Prates to win. And I'm pretty confident that many of those things are going to happen at this upcoming fight card. I believe we are going to have many great stuff, and truth is that I really think Prates is overrated. I understand that Magny isn't too good at the moment, but people are favoring Prates heavily, and to me this is questionable, you know. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty much questionable. Now I will release what I played, but I just need to let my dear fellows vote. Mm, yeah, I'm surprised that Zaleki is the underdog. Really much surprised. Kinda shocks me pretty much. Alright, there you go, my bets. Trocol is good underdog. Yeah, he is. Line will change. I'm going to release you only those three. I know I played pretty much safe, but I only have those three bets. Pretty safe play, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be inspired, yeah. Let's see round robin. Need to see who did I pick from underdogs. Zaleski, Sigula, Bolaños, Zaleski, Sigula, Bolaños. Zaleski, Sigula, Bolaños, and Turcios. It could be a good example of a round robin, I think. Right? Or? Yeah, Gomez is a heavy underdog, heavy favorite. I can take that. Line will change. Yeah, I can take that. Line is probably gonna change. I can agree that line is going to change sooner or later. The reader is a grappler. Heavy grappler. A fan of Fedor. Yeah, I used to be. When he was fighting, I used to be. Used to be, yeah. Gazda? Maybe in the training session. Maybe in school. I don't know. Really don't know. He's probably here somewhere, lurking in the shadows. Guess he's here somewhere. Maybe he must study. He's also here in school. Maybe he's busy. I don't know. Hope he's here somewhere. Hope he's here somewhere. That should be it from my picks predictions. Like, having a feeling this could be it. But yeah, I released my bets. Prates, Gomez, and Malik. Only those three. I didn't play too risky on this card. I actually played pretty safe, but again, there is no safe bet. There is like less probable, more probable. I don't know. Some things are less probable, some things are more probable. Not sure how it goes from there. But yeah, maybe I've been a bit too early here. But I'm willing to pull this off. Willing to fight. I know right now. Life is full of ups and downs as well as you know, and this fight card, we're gonna see how's that gonna be. I'm hoping for a good fight card, but have you been to Olive Garden? No. No, I've never been to Olive Garden, no. Guru is alive. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. Maybe he was having some kind of problems, I don't know. Dalby is out. Zaleki dos Santos will fight Zach Scroggin. I'll make that prediction tomorrow. I don't have nerves to make it right now. Zaleski dos Santos will fight Zach Scroggin. Ooh, Zach Scroggin. Caitlin Vieira fighting Macy Kiyosu. That could be good. I haven't seen he was out. I'm going with Zaleki to win. New pick because Dalby is out. New pick gonna be Zaleki to win. Eliseo Zaleki dos Santos. Yeah, line's probably gonna change. Yeah, I'll say the same. Line should change if you're asking me. I hope line is going to change. At least I'm hoping it will. Yeah, I know people around here. Maybe it's gonna be that week. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be a dead week. Who knows? Yeah, I know there are elections today in America. I know there are elections today in America, and yeah, maybe because of the elections, maybe there aren't many people. Maybe there's no many views because of the elections, but I can take that. I can take that there are elections in America, and maybe people are more keen in watching elections. I can take that. Yeah, in your prediction gonna be Zeleki to win. I'll record it tomorrow. Not much in the mood for that in the first place. What's up? How do you do last week in UFC? In terms of betting, I did really well. Didn't have misses. In picks, I think I missed 3 fights. But in terms of betting, I was 3 out of 3. Yeah, it was really good in terms of betting. I ain't gonna lie. How are you doing, Jeremiah? Any news? Nice. Andre was my last week. I had Austin by submission. Andre took 3 KO points. Uh, I'm pleased with how it went. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty pleased. Sorry because of that loss, but we're trying to beat the bookie, so sometimes we are successful, sometimes we are not successful. I guess it's a part of the game, all of that. Just watching something. Still did positive, can't win them all. This week lines are super gross, so it's hard to bet on. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Some things are pretty much different these days, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to stay positive, but last week was good, but previous 2 weeks, once I was 1 out of 2, once I was 2 out of 3. I had my moments. I ain't gonna lie. I had my moments. Good and bad, but I had them. Elections today in America, so that's why probably not many people commenting here. But I understand it. Yeah, Jordan's submission. Well, about Jordan, way to go. It was, I ain't gonna lie, it was a totally crazy call, but at the end of the day, that crazy call was spot on. Jordan's submission was totally crazy call, but congrats on that. I was 3 out of 3, and you see now, I played pretty safe. Prates to win, Gomez to win, Malik to win, only those three. One could say that, yes. I believe UFC is abusing Neil Magny at this point. I've read one of the comments. One of my fans is saying that UFC is abusing Neil Magny at this point, and I can take that. I believe they're abusing him really, really well. He is sloppy, has a lot of holes, but he loves his guillotine. Seemed a little wide for me. I'll be honest with you, it was not a crazy call, it was a super crazy call, but congrats on hitting it. I'm glad because of you. At least you cashed, man. Well, you cashed. So if you cash your bet, it's amazing. For me at least. It's amazing for me at least. It is election day in the US today. I'm from Anna and I sell insurance. People have been surprisingly happy today. Tomorrow I'm not so sure how that will be. Why are they so happy? We may have a civil war breakout. I'm super nervous for the outcome. You're trying to say if the results are very close, it might be a problem, right? Or I got no idea. I'm not a U.S. citizen. I got no idea who's going to win, but mm, I think the results are way closer than people expect. That's what I've heard. At least in my state, they were writing that prognoses are like very, very close. So I don't know. I'm not a U.S. citizen, so I don't know how results are going to be. So people are nervous because of the election day and they're happy. That's interesting. Yes, either side will freak out for the outcome. People are voting for whose policies are better. It's more so of who they hate the least. Um, in my situation, uh, one one political party is having absolute government for 12 plus years. So we don't even have the opposing candidates. I mean, we technically have, but people don't want the opposition. People want the ones that are currently leading the state. For the last 12 years, they are winning every elections with like 55-60%. This coalition. And it seems no, the president. Difficult question, but I would say I think Harris is going to be a president. I don't think people like Trump too much. And you? When I asked a friend of mine who lives in America, he said, well, listen, results are pretty close. Could go either way. He said it's like 50-50. But, I'm not a US citizen, but I would say Kamala Harris. I would say Harris is going to be president if I must bet, but I assume odds are like 50-50. People are saying that Trump is getting more support on the north, while Kamala Harris is getting more support on the south. That's at least what people told me. But again, I'm not a guy who knows much about that. I'm just not a U.S. citizen. I don't live in the U.S., so I really got no idea how everything is gonna play out. If you say, Vlad, you must bet on one candidate, I would bet on Harris. If you say you must bet, I assume she is underdog, right? Or let me see. Let me see. Yeah, Kamala Harris is the underdog. Yeah, Harris is the underdog, so I would choose the underdog. Celebrities are backing up Kamala, but it has been hectic having her as vice president. People want change in America, so that's why I lean Trump. People don't like him because they are sensitive. Listen, if I must bet on one president, I would bet on Kamala Harris because she is underdog. But that's the only reason. I know nothing about politics in America because I'm not a USA citizen. My coach has a dojo. But me and my coach are like it's same like it's mine dojo. I have the keys to the dojo, so I can do whatever I want, and my coach lets me. And my other coach also owns a dojo. I also have keys to that dojo. Can literally enter whenever at those. But yeah, that's why I'm asking doggies to come to my dojo and beat the shit out of me because they have no balls to come. Favorite fighter this weekend? Prates. Muay Thai specialist, Prates. You like submission, chicas. I get you. You're a submission guy. You're a crazy guy who picked Jordan to win via submission and you were spot on. I'm not gonna call you crazy anymore. Plus 3500. Yeah. How do you mean Pratis doesn't count? Why? He's a Muay Thai phenom. He's fighting this weekend. When last did you fight? In February. Jillian is just getting better and better. He is too high of a favorite. Square bet. Okay. If he is too high of a favorite, then Mansoor Abdul Malik. You need even odds. Oh, I don't know whether we have even odds. I mean, I'm doing sparring sessions every day, like in my gym, in my dojo, like at least twice per week I do sparrings, but last match I had in February. Plan to make a match soon or maybe next year, I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't depend much on me. See him getting a ground and pound TKO. I think Prates in the stand-up gonna win. Say Prates in the stand-up. He had a knee knockout. Something like that could happen all over again, right? Or what do you think? Samuelsberger. If Samuelsberger gets a TKO, it will happen in the third round. Yes, he can do it if he survives the first two rounds, because Radke is extremely dangerous early on. Yes, Samuelsberger could win via TKO, but I believe if that fight finishes, it will get finished in round 3. Malik with the ground and pound TKO. Probably yes, but Malik is better in the stand-up while Todorovic is better on the ground. But Malik is stronger. That is the problem. Malik is way stronger than Todorovic. I like Radke more. He's having great training. Yeah, but Radke guesses in the third. Radke doesn't have good cardio. Very strong fighter and very powerful with excellent technique, but he doesn't have good cardio. Also, Mansoor Abdul Malik has bad cardio, but he is super strong. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's extremely strong. His only problem is gas tank. That's his only problem. If we ignore his gas tank, he is a top tier fighter. But Malik is cutting so many pounds. I'm not too surprised with that. He is shredding many pounds, but he's an excellent fighter. I'm telling you, if it's one round fight, then nobody could beat Malik. But 3 rounds is a problem. Telling you, 3 rounds is a big problem. Any advice for someone who wants to do martial arts? Just start training it. Join a dojo, start training, discover your passion. See how it goes for the first 1 or 2 months. Just see how it goes, whether it's okay or not okay to you. Just see how it goes. If it's okay for you, then you continue. If you can do it, if you don't have to work like 2 jobs, or if you have time, bring it on. But at least go for a one training session and see how it goes from there. If you don't try, you will be sorry. Then just try it on and you'll see how it goes. I did BJJ from 16 to 18 and it was the best time of my life. Conditioning for sure gets you in shape. Yeah, I say the same. I started training mixed martial arts at the age of 34. Actually, at the age of 35, I started, and Yeah, actually, I started training MMA at the age of 35. It's late if I want to make a serious result, I know that, but it's not late to do some fights, to participate in some tournaments. It's never late. But if I want to be a serious fighter, then it is late. But again, it helped me a lot in my life. I can't say this is the best time of my life because I'm working 3 jobs and training. It's like, it's good time. It ain't bad, but it's difficult. Just try it out, you know. Try it out, see how it goes. People say big muscles makes you slow in fighting. Well, it's true. It's gonna make you slow early on, but you're going to be stronger. But as your career advances, you will see. You will get slicker as your career advances. If you're too muscular, the greatest problem is going to be cardio because you're going to gas out very quickly. I think Reader is going to win. You? But I didn't have balls to bet on Reader because he's heavy grappler and that's the only reason for not betting him. That's a super tough fight. They're both great grapplers. Yes, but Reader is like grappler, and Marshart knows to strike at least a bit. And the Reader is like grappler. He out grappled down Glenn Sung. Not betting on it, but GM is an awesome test. I say I have the Reader as a side call, but I don't have balls to bet on that fight. What do you think about Kamzat versus Duplessis? At this point, I think Kamzat gonna smoke him. Kamzat looking better than ever. Think Blackshear gets a submission or does it stay to the point due to Stamen being a wrestler? Fails to use his wrestling. Submission, Blackshear. Damon Blackshear via submission. I don't think Blackshear could knock him out. Stamen has a very decent chin. And his cardio is good, but submission is a very likely choice. You've seen what Said Nurmagomedov did to him, and for some reason, I have a feeling Blackshear could do the same. Stamen very vulnerable to that. Jones to win. Pretty confident in Jones to win. Black should arguably beat Mario on short notice. That is true. I have to agree with that. That's 100% spot on. I have to agree with that. I could agree with that. Not many people tonight in the chat. Tomorrow I'm having tons of obligations. Really. Really having so many obligations tomorrow. For this period of my life, I could say this is the most difficult period of my life. It's difficult, it's not easy, but I'm going through it. So it is super high level. That's true. He is a high tier, high level fighter. Have to agree with that. I have to agree with that 100%. Just saying anything could happen, but how? Which way? Not sure, man. Not sure. Really much not sure. I don't know about Gazda. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he might be busy with school or. There were no victim crying pussies from Dagestan tonight. And I'm wondering. Well, maybe they can't visit their internet at work. Maybe their bosses are pretty much angry. Yeah, maybe their toxic bosses won't let them do it. Who knows? I'm wondering whether we are going to see another victim crying pussy from Dagestan soon. But I'm telling you, they are all talk. They will not fulfill their threats because they are all talk. Da si, brat. Baš pitao Mason za tebe. Ja sam još jedno 5-6 minuta live popalim. Možda upalim TikTok kasnije, vidjet ću. Nisam otišao na trening zbog ramena, nisam teo se zezam. Što ono? Da. Se žive, brate. A valjda će mi do kraja nedelje popusti. Nadam se. Spavao si? Sad si spavao? Čudno. Ja sam mislio ono ranije. No, ustaješ rano pa ono kao ajde ranije ležeš. Ja bi pre sat. A dobro. I ja mislim ću večeras ranije da legnem, vidjet ću. Možda ću malo paliti TikTok, možda i neću, ne znam. Zavisi, ali mora da ustajem u 5:30, tako da ako legnem ranije bolje mi je. Drž se, brate, šta ti kažem. Drži se. Tako kažu, brat. Ti bolje, si se malo oporavio. Alright, I'll have to go, lads. Moram ići sad. A ne znam, možda upalim TikTok kasnije, ako nisam upalio, onda sam zaspao. Catch you later, love you all, and see ya.